Can you spend hero tokens to spend a recovery?
We're fresh out.
Oh no.
I'm afraid I spent all of the hero tokens. Sorry.
I was never a hero. I was always a rat bastard. And I was killed by a rat bastard.
We're playing Draw Steel, the game where heroes and wererats never miss. Our heroes are still on a mission to rescue Lord Saren's daughter, Gertrude, from the Thorn Dragon Themondul. However, they have found themselves in the underground complex of Mischief City, an urban civilization ruled by rats. Here, they've uncovered a plot to use biological weapons against the surface dwellers, and have joined a group of rebels to thwart the dictator known as the Big Cheese. Having investigated one research facility, they now come face to face with one of the experiments, a wererat bastard. So, last week, you ventured down to the research facility of the Big Cheese's militia, the Wheel. Here, you found Scrag, Secrets, a captured rebel who appears to have been tested on and has gained a case of lycanthropy. You see that the wererat, who once was a friend of Nigel Boom, your retainer, has an unrelenting will to rip and tear you apart. You all feel a sense of wild rage within him that is contagious. A few... rabies something, yeah. A few of these areas are lit by moonlight. Those are the blue squares around the map. You notice that right now he's in one such area, and Towers, you realize this is making him stronger. You feel that this rage inside you, you feel this rage inside of you bubbling to the surface in a way you can't control. You begin the encounter with 2 surges and two ferocity. More on that in just a second. You are in a research facility. You remember seeing research notes to the south of the battle map, and you can, as an action on your turn, study these notes if you're in that area that has them. So there are 2 areas with research notes. There's right over here and right over here, sort of at the table. But anywhere in this area you can search, but it will cost your action to make a test. And there are some victory conditions to this encounter. You'll get 1 victory if you kill the wererat, because you're advancing the plot and you're taking down an enemy. You'll get 2 victories if you take the wererat down while keeping him alive. And you get 3 victories if you subdue the wererat without reducing him to 0 stamina. And now I'll explain the ferocity here. So this is a wererat, or well, technically a werewolf, from the monster book, and it has a special ability, a special trait called ferocity. The werewolf's abilities are capable of inflicting ferocity points on non-storm white enemies. If a creature has 10 or more ferocity at the start of their turn, they spend all their ferocity and either make a free strike at the nearest creature or shift up to their speed towards the nearest creature and take a free strike. Non-storm white creatures that take damage in this way gain 1 ferocity. All accumulated ferocity disappears after completing a respite. So you and Towers already has a little bit of a head start there in that regard. If you get attacked, you get at least 1 ferocity. And some of his abilities, give you more than that. And I think... actually, one more note with doing... you can go over there to the research notes, and you can study the research notes to try and help you deduce how you could maybe subdue him without get those 3 victories to subdue the wererat without reducing him to 0 stamina. And I will say that in this instance, with this particular skill check, you can crit on this, and there's a special thing that you will get if you do crit. And I think that covers all of the special rules for this combat. So now we can draw steel. We can roll initiative.
I'll do it.
Alrighty.
There we go.
There it is. Keep rolling like that all night, and this will be piece of cake. So you have 2 surges right now, and you have, and you notice that this moonlight is, shining down in concentrated sort of beams. There are a bunch of mirrors up in the tunnel system above that are shining moonlight down here.
So do you mind if I go first, friends, so I can judge him?
Go do it.
Sure.
Okay. So I will be judging him. So I teleport forward. Then I believe I can move this way.
Okay, when you move into the moonlight, you see that his claws reflect this moonlight like on it. He's starting to glow, he's starting to shimmer, and his fangs and his claws look particularly potent.
Oh, so are you telling me he's empowered by this moonlight? That we need to move him away from the moonlight?
That would be yeah, probably.
Well then, I will be using Dragon Assault with a...
Ooh.
Oh, well.
So 1 and 2 there on the dice.
Yeah, I will have +2, but it doesn't make any difference. Okay, so it's 7 damage plus, and I push 2. I assume he has some stability.
Oh, interesting. No, he doesn't.
Okay, so I'm going to push 2 away from the moonlight.
Away from the moonlight. That would be pushing him into Solari. I don't think he can move into Solari.
Can I move here?
You could do diagonal.
Yeah, diagonal.
Okay. And he's pushed what, 1 or 2?
2.
2.
Yeah.
2.
Nice.
There.
And I move here. Hello. And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Well,
He took 7 damage, by the way.
he took 7 damage. Yep, it's accounted for.
Yeah.
All right. So
Actually, I can shift in here, so I'm not in the moonlight.
that
So I can
is
shift my speed.
that is true. Yeah, your stone skin no longer shines with moonlight, whatever that means. Interpret that however you'd like. I want to share with this with you all. He's a solo monster. The werewolf takes up to 2 turns each round. They can't take turns consecutively. They can use 2 actions on each of their turns. While dazed, the werewolf can take 1 action and 1 maneuver per turn. And then they also have the end effect thing. They can take 5 damage and end 1 save ends affecting them. And they can't reduce that damage at all. Pretty standard for a solo monster. Although I hear that they might be changing those up a little bit, how they operate. He's going to try and bite you, Terberis.
First, she's going to take 4 holy damage. How about that?
Oh god.
Okay.
And then, 1 second.
I use my triggered action to deal half damage back to Scrag.
Okay. So he takes 4 holy damage from Terberis.
Yes.
Okay.
And 8 psychic damage for me.
So it is 16 damage. and 5 ferocity. So I'm going to mark you.
Yeah, I'm going to use one of my. You know what I'm going to use? My life is mine, actually. So I'm going to spend 1 recovery, and actually I'm going to take that's 16 minus 8. I'm only going to take 8 damage.
Okay, that's fine. And you still have 5 ferocity. Remember that now. If you have 10 or more,
I have to tackle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's going to add up, and he's going to. I guess he will. He's going to do it again. He's going to try and make you ferocious.
You can stop anytime soon.
Jesus. Huge damage.
Yikes! Another 16 damage and another 5 ferocity, so now you are up to 10 ferocity. If you start your turn with this much, it ain't good.
I require some healing, my friends, as I am at -1. And I am this.
You'll be fine. So that's 2 of his actions. He still has a maneuver. I think he will use. He doesn't like towers. He can sense that you are getting ferocious, so he's going to use wall leap, and he's going to jump towards you, towers. And this is not shifting, so Terberis, you can make a free strike against him.
you were waiting for my.
Yep. Yeah.
Slap him on the ass.
Attaboy. Thank you for making me so ferocious. So that... Yeah, no.
Of course, I get
Nice. 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 9 damage to this guy. So that was... He still has his movement, technically. And I think he's going to... He's chasing a teleporty elementalist. This is not very tactically smart. He's gonna move, I guess 1, 2, there. He's gonna move there, back into the moonlight, and you see that he is just basked. He's bathed in this moonlight that makes him look really shiny and intimidating. You're all afraid. And that will be his turn. Up to
where did you say that the notes were?
The notes are over. There are 2 locations where you could find notes. So there's this location over here by the fire, or there's under this tent.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll go next. Gotta dump these surges out first. So. Oh wait, I remember the only damage. So I gain 2 essence. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then can I spell? Yeah. Doop. I'll hit him with a ray of agonizing self-reflection.
Nice.
And I'll dump both my surges to make that reason 2 slowed. Save-ins.
Oh.
I assume his reason is lower than 2.
His reason is certainly lower than 2. Yes.
Let's go. All right.
What does that look like, actually? What is slowing him right now?
He's too busy self-reflecting about all the damage he just dealt to Terberis. And I'll use my maneuver to teleport 2 squares. 1, 2.
you're making your way.
And I'll use my triggered. Yeah, and I'll use my triggered action to teleport another 4 squares.
What's this triggered action?
3, 4.
I don't believe that you can do that.
Where'd you go?
Oh, wait.
Solo relocation. I'm going to spend
well-
1 essence. Yeah.
Well, I've been proven wrong before.
Oh, and I have 1 more square movement, and that's it.
Nice. This bridge wobbles underneath you, and one of the boards that you just moved your foot away from cracks and falls into the chasm below. Then Scrag the wererat will go. He's slowed. That's not good, but he can work his way out of that. He's going to. He really wants to make all of you ferocious. He just wants friends, really, and so he is going to try and he's not going to try. He's going to bite you, Solari, and he has an edge on this since he is in the Moonlight.
Says what?
Oh no! Whatever will I do? I had a clever trick up my sleeve. This is why I hesitated. I waited for the right moment. Make him hit himself for 16 damage and 5 ferocity.
An enemy targets you with a strike. Choose an enemy within distance of the triggering strike, including the enemy who targeted you. The strike targets the enemy instead. Oh my god.
Stop hitting yourself.
Holy shit, he took 20 damage, is that correct?
He took 16 damage. Yeah.
Plus 4 for my judgment.
Oh my god, he just took 20 damage. Jesus. Marion Jesus.
I held up my dagger and glinted the moonlight back in his eyes.
That's awesome. Yeah, he cringes and looks away. He has a shock of fear, expression of fear on his face because of it. And that was 1 action. You are still in his sights, and now he's angry. You've confused him, and when stupid creatures are confused, they get angry. So he's going to try and bite you again.
Cameron!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Stop rolling to your grace.
Dear God, I'm so sorry. 16 damage.
Ref, check his dice.
I'm gonna spend 2 malice. Yeah. What is your present score?
7.
No, it's not. Get out of here.
2.
2. Okay, then you're fine. You don't have lycanthropy. So it was kind of a waste of 2 malice, but still, he didn't know that. He was trying to be extra malicious because you angered him.
He didn't know I'm too charismatic to be a werewolf.
Precisely. Gotta play it tactically, but you also have to play it in character. So you have 5 more ferocity, Solari. I'm keeping track of that. That was the 2 of his actions.
Make sure he took the holy damage for the second action.
I did. I made sure. Yeah.
Excellent.
He likes being right here in the Moonlight.
Oh, you like it, you sick fuck?
Sorry, that hit me in a weird spot. That's funny.
He's going to move 1, 2. So he's still in the Moonlight. You get a free strike against him, Solari.
Salami.
Backstab, and I'll spend the 2 surges on that for a total of 12 damage.
He's going to rear back and howl is the villain action. So I need everyone within 5 burst of him.
Within 5?
Everyone within 5, yeah. So it's not towers, but it is the other 3 in the fight. I need you each to make an intuition test, please.
Intuition test.
Yes.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, I like that. Tier 1, Tier 2.
By the way, was that an action?
It was a villain action, yeah.
Take 4 of holy damage.
Okay. So, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 in that order. So, let's go with Tier 3. Terberis, he howls into the air On a tier 3 result, there is no effect. You are, although you are very ferocious right now, you're very angry, you're worked up, over the fight. You, somehow fight off the urge to run. Next, tier 2 is Kvothe. You are frightened. End of turn.
Oh my god, it's almost because I can't be frightened.
Oh no. Why can't you be frightened? How is that possible?
Because I'm a Polder. I took the Polder Fearless.
Oh, that's cool. You can't be daunted. You can't be feared. That makes sense.
Literally called Fearless.
Nice.
Courage is all I know.
And that brings me to the tier 1 result, Solari. The target moves up to their speed away from the werewolf, frightened. Save ends.
Fuck this shit, I'm on.
Yeah, so...
Fuck this shit, I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
So move you up to your speed. Away. What does this look like for Solari? 7, wow.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to move in the other direction. So you're away from this big, burly, smelly guy. You all can handle it, right? And I don't even wait for a response.
And that was his villain action he used. Someone was all that. Okay, now it's your turn.
I think I'll go. I think I'm the last one.
Solari.
I have yet to go, but I would love for you to go first.
Okay. I will first discover how clear of mind am I. Adequately clear?
Yeah.
I will mind whisper in Terberis's head using my mind speech. I will attempt to fear Scrag. If I can, if it works, just stand behind me. He can't get closer. We'll hold him back with the power of his mind and his fear. I will then move 1, 2 squares, casting Awe on Mr. Scrag.
Oh, nice.
Oh, please, T3. Okay, good.
That's an awe, not an awe. So he takes 9, and he is frightened. So what's this look like? As he tries to fear you, but you end up fearing him.
I will stand firm as I know only courage, and then walk in front of him, eyes aglow, and say, "Stop." And then as I see him frightened, I'll call out to Terberis that it worked. And I will back away to inviting the free strike.
You technically don't get one because he would have a Bane again on the attack, meaning he can't make a free strike.
Yes, then thank you. Cool. And I'll just step back 1 and just stare him down as awe takes his mind. And then again, whisper to Terberis and Solari to get behind me. He's feared.
Okay. At the end of his last turn, he would have removed the slowed condition and taken 5 damage. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that.
No worries.
I don't really have any other... Well, I have nothing that would... I can't maneuver, really. It's 5 clarity. Nope, I'm done. I am all done.
It is now Solari's turn. You are frightened. Save ends. Yeah, save ends for you.
All right. But I feel a little bit better knowing that the wererat is also afeared. Mm-hmm. Look, he's just as scared as I am. I mean, I'm not scared. I'll fucking throw a knife in your neck. And so I think that's what I'll do. After I first roll for insight, of course. Can't forget about that.
Can't, no. It'd be a cardinal sin.
I'm not getting much insight out of this situation.
Too afraid.
Okay, I will go with a fade. Yeah, a fade. So I can do ranged 10. So I'll do that with a Bane. Okay, So
Oh, I'm
8
sorry.
damage, and I shift up to 2 squares. Which can't be closer to him, right?
Correct.
And, oh, I should have done this first. How did I forget? But that's okay. I'll do it at the end of my turn. If he looks back towards me, he's just gonna see a unassuming, unthreatening individual just skulking about in the shadows. Because I am, of course, no threat.
That is true. Yeah, you're not a threat. And that's it. That's the one thing that people say mostly about it. Yeah, Solari, she's an assassin. She kills a lot of people, but not threatening, not overly threatening.
Yeah. I mean, like this, there is, I'll address the elephant in the room. There is a thin knife stuck into my neck from about 3 seconds ago. I don't think it came from Solari. She got nerve fly.
She would hurt a fly.
He wouldn't do that to me. And that's my turn. Well, actually, I'll move some more. Yeah. We'll just clamber around the side of the arena.
Oh, there's your save. Sorry. There you go. Oh no, still afraid. Still scared.
All right. I'll have him go. Actually, I'll just have him say, wait, what's the range on this sig? 5. How far do I need to go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I just need to move him there. And then he'll blast the wererat.
Alright. Ooh, nice.
For 7 damage.
7 damage. What does that look like as you wind him? Well, that's descriptive. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, he jumps over from the ramp over there and he says, "You're my friend. I don't want to have to do this, but I do love shooting these things." That was Nigel Boom's turn.
He was bringing the boom, it seems.
Yeah.
Here comes the boom.
So now it is round 2. It is your turn again since you won initiative.
Does anyone want to?
Sure, yeah. I think it'd be best for me to go ahead and make more progress towards these notes.
Do it.
But before I do,
I want to go last.
he's still within. Okay, yeah, he's still within range, so I'll hit him with another ray of agonizing self-reflection.
You need the voice, of course.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so close. Okay, is his reason less than 1?
Yes.
Awesome. He's slowed again. And then I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then where was the table? Was it here or there?
No, you have to get up on this ledge.
Oh, okay. Then I will maneuver, teleport 1, 2. And then triggered action, teleport another 4.
Dope.
Nice.
Boop. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, yeah. He somehow he sniffs at the moonlight and then screeches again and somehow manifests this mist that envelops the entire battle map. The encounter map becomes hazy until the end of the round. The werewolf has damage immunity 2 and is concealed while in the mist. Any creatures that have one or more ferocity at the end of their turn while in the mist gains 2 ferocity.
Oh dear.
He turned on the smoke machine. Careful, my friends.
Towers, you put on some lights so we can get a wraith
He's
going.
starting a rave.
We can't move closer to Kvothe, which it was a good move. That was a good move. He's slowed, so he can't really move closer to Terberis. So he's going to move. He's going to move here. No, he's not. You know what? He's not. No. He's going to use his maneuver, wall leap, and he jumps 4. He can't move closer to Kvothe, so he's got to move here. He doesn't want to do that. All right, he doesn't want. He can't do that. So he's gonna try and bite you, Terberis.
Okay. You take 4 holy damage. Well, 2 in this case. Holy shit! I may take a nap because I'm going to die here.
Don't forget hero tokens.
Yeah, I will use them all.
You can use 2 to heal without using recovery.
So how much can I reduce with that? Wait, first I will use my life is mine. So I spend 1 recovery. I go to 7 stamina. Okay. How many hero tokens do we have?
We have
4. You can spend 2 hero tokens on your turn whenever you take damage, or whenever you take damage to regain stamina equal to your recovery value without spending a recovery.
Excellent. If you don't mind, I will spend 2 hero to go to 7, 7, 8, 4, to go to 15. And now he can do 13 damage to me, which brings me down to 2 stamina. Aha.
All right, and then he has another action. He's gonna do this again. Okay, so yeah, Terberis, you take another 9 damage.
Aha. But due to the healings, I am 1 stamina away from being inert.
Okay. And then you gain 2 ferocity, so total you gain 6 ferocity.
Right.
And then, so he used his maneuver, he used both of his actions. He can only really move 2, so he's going to move 1. Yeah, he's going to move there. All right, so yeah, he moves there, and then that is his first turn done.
If you have any movement shenanigans, if you can get behind me,
Yeah,
okay, he can't get closer to you.
I will give it a shot. Do you mind if I go next?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so what happens when I'm full, I'm scrolling...
I just put it in the chat again. So if a creature has 10 or more ferocity at the start of their turn, they spend all of their ferocity and either make a free strike at the nearest creature or shift up
it's
to
a
their
free strike,
speed.
so it doesn't consume anything. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
free
so
strike.
when I start, I can do my... Oh, but I can no longer... I can only move. Yeah, it's okay. I will move. I will do a free strike. To take 4 damage.
Oh, okay.
And now all my ferocity is spent, right?
Yes, you spend all of your ferocity when you do that, yeah.
Now I am dazed, so I can only do one of my actions. I cannot, right?
You can spend her. Yeah, you can spend her.
I believe, Flowers, you had a trigger action where you could teleport me?
You're too far away now.
How close do you need me to be?
12.
Oh, yeah, that's very far away.
Kvothe, real quick. Is that a save ends thing on the frightened?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so he's going to take 5 damage and remove the slowed, and then he will roll a d10.
And then, what a suspense.
And he'll still be frightened. He will still be frightened.
Still scared, I see.
Okay, now I wonder if I should just move and risk me getting hit or shift away.
We also have the 2 hero tokens still, so you could heal again.
Yeah, I guess I can risk it. So I'm going to move. I can move a lot better. Yeah, I will do that. I will bravely run away.
Mm-hmm.
Does he hits me?
Oh yeah.
That's he.
Yeah, he slashes at you when you leave, and it's gonna be bad. When he's in the Moonlight, his free strike is 7.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. It's actually, I will spend the last hero tokens to heroically run away. And then I heal 8, you do 7, so I heal 1. I believe I have moved as much as I can. Actually, I can move more, if I'm not mistaken. No, 8, I have 8. Yeah, that's as much as I can move. But well, that is my turn.
Scrag deals damage from that free strike, and you gain 1 ferocity, Terberis. And then since you ended your turn in the fog and you had 1 ferocity, you now gain another 2 ferocity. So now you're up to 3 again.
Huh.
I guess Scrag will go again. And how far are you away? Oh. It's like, Solari, why are you upside down? But I understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He is no threat. She is no threat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's his movement. And then he's going to use the old wall leap. So he's going to jump up to 4 squares. Boop. He's going to get right here to Solari. And he's going to try and turn you.
It would get so close to a non-threatening and harmless animal.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that would have changed things. I'm sorry about that. Well,
This is I'm thinking about this. They're a fucking wererat. Maybe they would.
You did try this trick at the end of the last session, and I said that it wouldn't work because he's in a blood rage. He wants to eat and kill anything. So he is not of his senses. So I don't think that your I'm no threat would necessarily work in the same way. You can still use it, but he still is going to attack you.
Oh, my helpless little sheep! Please don't hurt me.
And he's going to try and eat the sheep. He wants a little shepherd's pie. Oh boy! All right.
Did you remember to include your edge because I am afeard of you?
Oh, that's right. He gets an edge because you're.
That's so brutal. It's so unfortunate that you fell for my clever trick.
I see what's happening. Oh no! I see. I was like, why is he giving me the edge? Why are you doing this? And then I'm like, oh, I've fallen for his trap, his clever trick, rather. You silly little minx.
Now, I guess actually, if I'm gonna rules lawyer myself, because I'm changing the target of the strike, so that the edge actually would not apply anymore, because he's not afeard of himself unless he has some really deep-seated, issues there.
You do take 2 holy damage, by the way.
Ah, that is true. So
Yeah.
he took an action, an ill-advised action, but an action nonetheless. He's hurt himself more than he's hurt. Like he's been damaged more, I think, on all of your off turns or on his own turn than he has on his.
That's what it is.
Come to yourself.
And then he's taking another 13 damage. That's not good for him. That's not good. You see that he is bleeding badly, and he's not looking good. He's not looking good. Oh, yeah, he's been winded for a while. Yeah. And then he's going to howl again. Yeah. This won't take effect until his next turn. Because I kind of messed this up. But he's going to use a Moonfall. Remember, Kvothe, you said that, it would be great if he turned on some lights. Well, then, that's what he's doing. He's going to spend a whopping 10 malice. And he uses Moonfall. The encounter map turns to night, and the moon appears impossibly big in the sky until the end of the encounter. The werewolf can take an additional maneuver on each of their turns while they have line of effect on the moon. So where these squares are, somehow magically, the entire map is now, one big, basked in sort of moonlight. So that is he took one action. He's going to take another action. This moonfall will actually take so this moonfall he should have done at the end or beginning of his turn. So he's going to deal another 16 damage, and you take you have 5 more ferocity.
2 holy damage.
And 2 holy damage to him. There we go.
16 damage to me?
Holy shit, yeah.
Yes.
Let me
16.
do these mathematics. -1. I am at -11 stamina.
How far can you go down? Sorry, that was a personal question.
Guys, what's half of 21?
10.
11. I'll tell it to 10, technically.
Oh no.
We ring
You
dead in
did.
this game?
Isn't it 12?
No, 'cause
No,
you
10.
Oh, wait. 11. Oh, wait. Round it down, right?
Knock me down.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang,
no.
Solari's dead. Bang, bang. Solari's fucking dead.
Sorry. Jesus.
A single slap.
A harmless sheep revealed to be the deadly assassin Solari.
Oh my gosh. He takes a big bite out of you. I'm sorry, Gerard. I didn't calculate for that. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh, poor Solari.
Oh god.
He stands victorious. He's now covered in Solari's blood, and he looks to all of you. He kind of avoids your stare, Kvothe, but he still wants to kill all of you. We'll be back to the story in just a second, but I thought I'd take a moment to advertise to you all. We're now offering YouTube memberships. For $1.99 a month, you can become a Risen Hero. With that title, you gain early access to videos and custom emojis based on your favorite heroes. We really appreciate the support from the Drawsteel community already. The reactions we've been seeing have really motivated us, so thank you. If this membership is something you can swing, we would greatly appreciate your further support. Okay, I'm done with my spiel. Now, on with the show. Can you spend hero tokens to spend a recovery?
We're fresh out.
Oh no.
I'm afraid I spent all of the hero tokens. Sorry.
No, I mean, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, no.
I mean, I would have that instead of you, so I'm not so sorry.
It's
But
okay.
sorry anyways.
I was never a hero. I was always a rat bastard. And I was killed by a rat bastard.
Renée, do you want to go? Find those.
I've already gone this round.
Oh, never mind. I guess I'll go. Am I the last one? Me and
You are now,
Shooty Boy?
yeah.
Yep.
Me and Shooty.
I'm sorry,
Shooty
Gerard.
Boy?
I'll accept no apologies. Only Venmos in the amount of several $100.
Yeah, because 17 is still tier 3, right?
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, my friend, I cannot save you.
I go up to 6 clarity. He's still feared. Very good. Let's stay over there. I'll cast Perfect Clarity on myself, going down to 1. And then I will move 1, 2, 3. And then I will cast Entropic Bolt against Mr. Scrag. A double edge on this because of the Perfect Clarity.
Nice. Didn't even need it.
Didn't even need it. So Presence 2, or he is slowed.
His presence is not 2, and he is slowed.
Ironically, I gain 2 clarity because if I get a tier 2 result or higher on Entropic Bolt, I gain a clarity, and perfect clarity pops as well, so it's a 3. And he is still feared of me, which is lovely. That's everything. I still have my triggered, but I'm not gonna use that yet.
It is Nigel Boom's turn.
Yeah. We'll let Gerard pilot him.
Then he can truly be a rat bastard.
The mind of one rat bastard to another. Look at this guy. He's got more stamina than I ever did. And he's gotta run up quite a distance, I think. Yeah, if he wants to get that blast or going, he's gonna start running. Don't worry, Solari, I'm coming for you. He can't quite see that his favorite player character is dead. And he's only got a range of 5 with the blaster, so I think he just has to spend his whole turn running, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And then with his maneuver, I don't think there's much he can do. Well, I wonder would it be good for him to hide in the pile of money?
That's just crates. It wouldn't make any sense for money to be here, but yeah.
Okay, well, crates might be better for hiding then. There we go. We'll go in there and use his maneuver to hide as he finally gets a glimpse of the viscera of Solari. You know, half her torso being flung across the room. He's like, oh shit, maybe I should go behind these boxes.
Yeah, he ducks behind there, and now it's round 3.
Terberis, do you want to heal?
Yes.
If you go Terberis, I can go after you.
Okay. So I will spend once again my life is mine. I will spend 1 more recovery. I will use my action to catch a breath. So that's 16 healing total. So I'm back to 10 stamina. And that's my turn. Pretty fast.
And Terberis, you gain 2 more ferocity.
Oh no. I'm even more fierce.
He can't really move. I guess he could only move 1, 2. Oh, he's slowed. So 1, 2. Wait. He can jump. So he uses his maneuver to 1, 2, 3, 4. He's standing on these barriers. And then he will move 1, 2. And then he'll use his action to go 1, 2. And then he uses other action to go 1, 2. He wants to kill all of you. He's in a rage.
Certainly try.
Yeah. And that
He would technically have to stop. He would technically have to stop here because in order to get over to the bridge, he would have to move closer to Kvothe.
True.
So he ended here. He ended his jump here. So you go 1. So you go 1, 2. He can move here though. He can move 1, 2 away from him. He could go there, and then he can jump. So he can jump onto the bridge, the rickety bridge. Yeah.
All right. Do we want to end the fight right now, or have me look for the notes and try to get the other victories?
I would look for the
I mean,
first one.
I'm very close on dying, and he can kill 1 player in 1 turn, so...
He
Okay.
can't move towards you
Okay,
though because of the fear. Oh, he would actually. I'm sorry to do this. This is nasty, but he's gonna take 5 damage and he's gonna end the fear, the frightened condition on him.
He's still slow though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Is the slow to save ends?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna roll a d10 for that. Okay, still slow. Still slow.
Alright.
All right, so
Alright, I'll go next.
you can make a skill test of whatever you think is appropriate to search for this. Search for some information here.
Man, if only there were a skill called search.
Yeah, that'll do.
Alright, Alright. I'll do that.
Tier 2, okay.
Cha-ching?
Okay. So, they conducted tests with concentrated moonlight. Studies found that the moonlight makes subjects much more vicious and has a contagious effect on people who have been wounded by them. The delivery system, the next one, there are a few different things that you come to. That was the first one. The second one is the delivery system for this wererat was via injection with like a liquid. But the research notes tell you that they have tested other means of infection, namely their favorite, noxious fumes. And then finally, you find 3 syringes. One with green fluid, one with red fluid, and one with yellow fluid. You know from a quick glance at the notes that the red fluid has been tested to make the wererat stronger. On a Tier 2 result, you don't know how the other ones function. You can investigate further on your next turn, and any test that you do will have an edge, because you know what information you're looking for.
Alright. I'm pretty sure he had green stuff in the tubes that were inside of him.
Make a history-like test.
Alright, do I have history? I do. Woo!
It's a toss-up.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up.
No.
You're
What do you mean
not...
toss-up? No.
What?
We did it. We won.
You did what?
I mean, you said it was possible to crit on this. You just didn't say which way.
Oh no, crit success. There's no failing in this game. No. No. So it's a toss-up. You're at this moment. Your memory kind of fails you, and you can't remember. Was it 100% green or was it yellow? Was it red? You're pretty sure it wasn't. It could have been red. It could have been red, or it could have been the green or yellow. You're not 100% sure.
I kind of want to inject the red into myself, see what happens.
Oh dear God. So yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. Yeah, these need to be injected into the target. So you need to make a strike against them. It will be a power roll. It'll be a power. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna lead the witness here.
2, 3, 4.
It's flip a coin, see which one you got.
Alright, so we know red will empower him, so I'm not gonna do that. And you said the other one was white?
There's a red, green, and yellow.
Oh, yellow, okay. Alright, do you want to inject him with piss or vomit?
I feel like piss. Well, I was gonna say cheese, but yeah, sure, piss.
You have to be. Actually, you do have to be in melee range. Specifically melee. Yeah.
Alright, and then so I moved, and I'll use my. And that was my action to search.
Yep.
Okay, so then I'll use my maneuver. Yeah, and I gain 4 ferocity. I'm at 10 now, so on my next turn I will do the free strike. Then I'll cast No More Than a Breeze. I turn into a wispy, shadowy strips of paper.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Um.
So he's still slow, so there's low chance of him getting to me and being able to do anything to me.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's count these squares out.
He can't. Is he still frightened?
He is.
No, he ended up being still slowed.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
he's still slowed. Okay. Well then, he's gonna try and kill another one. He's gotten bored of you, towers. He's gonna go 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's jumping, Wally, and then he's gonna go 2, 3, 4, spending one action to convert it to movement, and then he's got to get here. He's gonna use his other action just to move there.
All as planned.
Mm-hmm. So you still slowed him down considerably. Really good. And that will be his turn. At the end of his turn, he will save against... What is this? Slowed? Yeah.
Slow.
Did he take the damage from my judgment?
Oh yeah, he's spent 2 actions. Yeah.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, right. So...
4 extra damage, please.
Should we hold off on the damage though, because he might be close to death?
I have seen Solari die, so I don't want to die as well.
All right. On a scale from 0 to say, I'm just throwing out a random number, 194. How tough or how injured does he look?
I'll do a different scale, if that's okay with you, Renee. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 200, he's about a 50. He's about a 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Good. All right, go ahead and do your holy stuff then.
He takes 4 holy damage.
Okay. Yeah. And I forgot to mention after I'm done digging my head into the book that I was reading just a second ago. I now have a long canine snout, and I'm covered in fur, and I'm snarling. I'm a shadow werewolf now.
Ooh.
And that will be Scrag. So, who is next? Terberis and Towers have gone. We have Kvothe left and
how close to a dying condition does Scrag look?
Does Scrag look? You've winded him even after you winded him. He's not looking good at all.
Eat.
But he's still looking good enough to eat you and kill you.
I have to roll my clarity first. Oopsies. So 2, so up to 5. I will simply use the defend action. And then Towers is too far away. And then that's pretty much it. I don't have any maneuvers that are useful to what's going on. Oh, actually, yeah, no, never mind. That's it. I'll use the defend action.
You didn't have any ferocity, right?
I had 4 ferocity so far, so I think I gained 5.
You gained 2, so now you have 6.
6, okay. Neato, and that's the end of my turn. Back to the top, I think, yeah.
Oh, no. There's still one rat bastard among you.
Oh, that's right.
Nigel Boom, do your thing.
Okay. And so he's going to run and shoot him with a blaster. And I think because he started his turn hidden, he's going to have an edge on this strike.
I believe so.
Charged up.
That was amazing. That was an amazing sound to happen as he rolled double ones. That was incredible.
He's got both hands on the gun.
I don't think I'll be holding it.
Sorry.
That's fine. We don't want to kill him yet.
Yep.
Renée may yet have the cure.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's Nigel's turn.
Yeah, I think that's Nigel. Okay. So that is the end of the round. We're now in round 4, I think.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to spend all my ferocity.
That's true.
to move forward anyway. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're in the moonlight.
Well, yep. I don't have much control over this.
Mm-hmm.
Free strike damage. Yeah, okay, so I just need to make a free strike. So yeah, I'll just hurl element at him. Alright, 6 fire damage to him.
This whole ferocity shtick is kind of working against him, I'll be honest with you.
Yep. So now I'll use my turret action again to teleport up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, guys, yellow. We say yellow?
Yellow, in my opinion.
Alright. I inject him with yellow.
Okay, I need you to roll. What would be the equivalent of your free strike without the associated effects?
Huge,
All right.
huge,
All
huge.
right. Okay. On a tier 3 result, the wererat will revert back to their form immediately.
Whoa.
And yeah, he shrinks back down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Now we can properly avenge our fallen friend.
And he drops unconscious. And
By killing him in his
out
normal
of-
form.
we are out of initiative. You guys gain, what did I say? 3 victories. Yeah, he did not have 0 stamina.
Not a scratch on me.
Not a scratch on yet. As you gesture to yourself in wolf form, in werewolf form, you look almost the same. You're just a wolf version of that thing that you guys were just fighting.
Not a scratch on me while our friend Solari is like here holding half and I'm about to disappear. Easy enough, young my friends.
Nigel goes over to Solari and he just starts dragging her body over, and there's guts spilling out and everything. And he's like, "Oh no, don't worry. I know someone who can
My
fix
God.
this. I know a guy. Don't worry."
I know a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy. Well, he said he could bring people back to life. I don't know.
That's Necromancer Nick. He's a cool dude.
That is Necro. How do you know him? How did you know?
I also know.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
you
he
know him
makes
too.
it
Nigel turns to Terberis and says, "Oh, you know him too. All right, that's cool."
Makes a mean cold brew.
Yeah. So, you are all free to, well, except for the obvious, you are all able to spend recoveries and not be dead.
Well, he is free of his body.
He's free of his body.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Yeah. So, and Scrag is unconscious. I think Nigel would probably go over to him and be like, "Hey, what do we want to do with this guy?"
I'll speak in Zech. That we should probably get him somewhere safe so we can talk to him.
Hey, picked up our language. Thanks. That's helpful. You know, it means a lot.
I think he needs to join the Rat Bastards.
He's like, "What'd you call me?"
Well, yeah. What did you call me? It's almost worse than vermin.
I'll help Nigel carry Scrag back to wherever we're supposed to go.
Okay, yeah. You can also pour over the notes and everything. You you don't need to make a check at this point since you know enough. So you get all the same information, and you read notes indicating that this wasn't the only testing facility in Mischief City. There is at least one more facility in a secret location that houses, quote, the hostage, and, quote, Predator X.
Really? Okay, who is naming this stuff? Come on.
What?
In Mischief City, we are going to see a guy named Predator X.
I don't know what's what's that a reference to. I mean, I know Predator X is a reference to a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
So excuse me, where are we burying our friend Solari? In the graveyard yard or something like that?
Coming this summer, Predator X.
I know. I like it. It's giving me very like Teen Titans Cartoon Network, like 5.
When you say like where are we gonna bury her? Nigel's like, oh, we can just bring her back. I know it, right? We both know that guy.
Right.
Necromancer Nick.
Yeah, Necromancer Nick.
Necromancer Nick. He's part of the revolution, so he's a good guy. Don't worry. He'll be able to bring her back. I mean, I don't know.
We're going to meet Revival Joe.
Revival. You know him too? Dang. He converted. He's now he works for the Big Cheese now.
He's a Mormon now.
He is. Well, he's a Mormon. Yeah. You really know. Have you been to Mischief City before? I don't remember seeing you. It's weird. He's a Mormon now. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's all you glean from the notes if you spend a little bit of time, researching.
Does it have a medical document about the syringes that Towers found?
The yellow fluid, as you found out, is a sedative, but it must be injected via a melee strike or a free strike, melee free strike. And the green fluid is an activator, which will give a creature lycanthropy of this specific variety. And enhance the abilities of a wererat. Okay.
And what? And the red one?
The red one you already knew was. That's all the information that you have. It gives them. It gives them an edge on attacks for their next turn.
Would that work on a werewolf too?
Would that work on a werewolf too? They have some tests that they've tested on one subject that was a human. And they found that it does work with humans and with rat folk varieties. Now, it's up to you to take that risk and say, "Oh yeah, that I'm gonna take that. I'm a high elf. I'm pretty much human, or whatever you're gonna. You probably wouldn't say that, but it's up to you how you interpret that, and if you want to take that risk."
I will mainline red 40 on some other day though.
Jesus.
Oh boy. Okay, if you want to interrogate this guy, you can. It's up to you. You do have a dead friend here, and her guts are spilling out. She's covered in blood. She is now red. Basically.
Should probably go see Nicholas first.
Yeah. So you guys get to this guy's little shack. You go back through the city, and you're now carrying 2 bodies. And you get to the city, and this guy is like he's very shocked to see Surfos here. He's not really happy. This is sort of thrust upon him, but he's like, okay, yeah. Nigel Boom's a good guy. I guess I'll do this for them. And he sets to work. He sets to work reviving Solari. It's going to take a little bit of time though. And in this time, you can absolutely chat with Scrag.
If I'm not mistaken, interrogate is obtaining information from a creature withholding it. So I guess we could start with all the information he doesn't want to withhold, and then we can proceed to the interrogation.
Yeah, I can be good cop if you want to be bad cop.
I mean, it's all up to the die. I can have all the modifiers in the world and then roll a 1/1 and become a clown cop.
When he wakes, I guess I'll talk to him, ask him about what's going on, but I'll be speaking almost exclusively in... God, I'm going to have to split my brain in like 2 separate spaces. I'm going to be speaking in Sech, but I'm going to be mind speaking to Terberis what I'm saying and what he's saying.
Okay, so you're helping him. Roll and interrogate, Terberis.
Let's see. With what stat?
Oh, sorry, it would be presence.
Nice. Yeah, you wake him up with speaking in his mind, and he jolts awake. Oh God! He rubs his eyes. He's looking around like, "What, Nigel? What are you doing? What are you doing here?" And then what do you say to him? As you jolt him from unconscious.
1 second. I'm going to teleport to revival Ricky, and I'm going to bring down with me the corpse of my friend Solari. And now I'm going to tell him, do you see him? You killed him! You did this to him!
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I do? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't remember. But I killed this person. What?
Yes.
I didn't know what. I thought I was at the facility. What? Please, Mr. Statue. I'll answer any of your questions. Just I don't remember where I am. What happened? Nigel.
We have retrieved some information that might or may save your life. So be very careful on the information you will convey to us.
But yeah, I'll answer any.
As we said before, and once again I smacked the corpse of our friend Solari. As you can see, you did this to my friend, and his stuff starts popping out. You did this to my friend.
Oh my God, that's not good. That's a spleen. I think that's a spleen right there. You don't want to. Well, I mean, I guess you know best. But where are we? Are we at Ricky's place?
And I will let you know something. From the very first moment he started abusing that power, I secretly wanted him to be dead. But not like this. And once again, I shake him.
I'm very confused. But what do you want to know? I'll tell you whatever.
Okay, my friends. He's scared enough. You can ask him whatever you want. And I proceed to put his corpses with his stuff together and bring him back to teleporting to...
Start just shoveling organs back in. Yeah, that looks good enough.
Cool. I'll start, again, self-translating, but speaking in Sech to Scrag. Well, do these look familiar? And I'll present the syringes that we have.
Yeah, they were injecting that into the Surfo. The Surfo girl.
Well,
right?
Surfo girl, you say? Which girl?
Yeah, it was a human girl. It was she was like elf-like. She had a very pointy face, you know?
How long ago was it since you received those syringes?
Oh, I don't know. It was just before. You know what it was? I was caught. I was caught by them when I was snooping around. Like I told you, he turns to Nigel. I told you I was gonna go snoop around in there, and I had, I knew a guy in there, so I was gonna go, snoop, and then I got caught, I guess, and then I don't remember what happened after that, but when I was watching them, they were injecting it into that girl.
And did they inject anything into you?
I don't remember. I don't know. Where'd you find me? How'd I get here?
Found you passed out, about two sizes larger than you currently are, and raving mad.
Raven, man, what?
Does he?
What?
If you don't mind, can I look him over and see if there's an injection point or an injection scar?
Whole bunch of them, yeah. On his arms, and a couple on his legs, yeah.
And I'll point him out to him. Looks like you received either equal treatment to the girl or worse, by the looks of it.
He looks down at these things and make a read person test if you have the skill. And
I do. Would it be reason, presence?
Intuition, I think. Intuition is your like a gut instinct, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I have a -1 on that.
Oh dear. You can still roll high.
Oh dear.
It's hard to get a read on him right now. Actually, no. Well, I'm just gonna give you an edge, but that would not help. Oh, you. Oh, okay.
Or sorry, no, I just added the +2. That's not an edge. Okay. That's fine. The Surfolk girl, was she young? Was she at like townsfolk from here?
There aren't any humans who live in this city, in Mischief City. So, but he says, "No, she must have been from the surface. I know she was a young girl. Yeah, something."
Did she mention her name or any kind of statements before they injected her?
Oh no, she was knocked right out. They knocked her right out.
Did she have any rich clothes or any distinguishing marks or garments?
Yeah, she had this, what do they call it they had this dress, and she looked like the drawings that Drawing Drew. He's the artist around it. Yeah, well, he makes these great pictures of the Surfos. The big cheese and the wheel, they don't like it, but she looked just like that, like the ones from the Surfos, from the surface.
Which pictures, just out of curiosity?
He would describe the people that you would see in Cardant in the city where you were from, like rich people, like the woman who hired you to do this mission of like clearing out the rats, like someone like that, in very sort of old Marie Antoinette type of aesthetic.
I'll mind speech to Tower. Did the old lady mention anything about a daughter?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, what else do you know about the Big Cheese's plans? Given these drugs and all of these things, he seems to have some kind of grand scheme going on.
I don't know nothing. He's a psycho. He's a dictator, He's not doing anything good. And Nigel will bop him on the back of the head and say, "I suspected you of a turncloak, switching to the other side. You a traitor. Tell me now." And he points a blaster right at his head. "I don't trust you." "Well, no, I swear, I didn't do it. I'm not a traitor. What did I do?" "You're always sneaking off." No. Yeah, explain. I'll explain. Yeah, okay. So I had this contact. I had a contact on the inside on the wheel, and the things get a little bit more than just the contact. There's more contact. There's a lot. Well, there was a lot of contact, and that sort of thing. Well, it got personal. I'm sorry, Nigel. I didn't mean it. I was just sneaking off. It's in the name. Come on, it's in the name. I kind of have to keep secrets, right?
Can I try to read person to see if this guy is telling the truth 100%?
Sure.
All right. Same intuition?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Just barely, almost 2-2. Still tier 1.
You think he's telling the truth.
Okay.
And Nigel holsters his blasters and just kind of shakes his head like, it's not supposed to be personal. Scrag, come on. And he walks away, and Scrag will kind of turn to you and say, well, he was nice. He was a nice guy. I don't know.
Nigel mentioned that you were the brains of the resistance organization. What exactly does that entail?
No, that was most certainly not Scrag. That was not Scrag at all. I have that guy's name somewhere. I forget. I don't have it off the top of my head.
Oh, Skip.
That's right. Skip. Yes, Skip was the Skip and Scrag. Yeah. That's my brother, Skip. I'm sorry. That's I'm not. Clearly, I'm not the brains.
Could you possibly get your brother here? We're looking to have a conversation about trying to either put a stop in the wheels plans or maybe overthrow this big cheese entirely.
Yeah, I can. He keeps looking over to Nigel, trying to gauge what he can say. Like he's worried if he can actually leave, and he says, yeah, of course I can go to. I can go see him. Yeah, sure. See if he's available.
I'll then use mind speech. If you deviate, we will know.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow. That's loud. Can you? Is there any way to turn that down? Is there any way to turn?
Sorry, my volume was on max. My bad. My bad.
I'm getting a migraine over here. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, of course. I won't deviate. I'll go straight to him, straight back. I'll be fine. We'll be all good. The what was his name? Revival Ricky or something. Yeah, Revival Ricky is done. He kind of claps his hands together and snaps his fingers, and the transformation process begins. And Solari begins to.
He's like Mr. Millennium.
I thought it was gonna be some surgeon who's like stitching me together.
Oh no. He's magic. He's like a conduit. And yeah, he starts to bring you back to life. What does that look like?
I imagine the celestial blood of Solari becomes quite apparent during this ritual. It's a lot of whatever magic they're tapping into to invoke this resurrection. It gets amplified by golden rings of light and the faint celestial choir. But there's a little a little bit of an unsettling undercurrent to it. It's the kind of Dark Souls celestial choir, if you understand what I'm saying there.
Yeah, almost like sickly or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Haunted.
it's like a fallen angelic kingdom. And does she wake back up?
She wakes back up and she has 1 stamina. Yeah.
She is screaming.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You let out a scream, and Nigel just covers your mouth with his little paws, and he's like, "Oh, stop! Come on!"
A dagger comes out of her sheath and is just frantically trying to stab at Nigel, and she twists out of his grip and falls off the table onto the ground.
I'll run
still
over,
screaming,
using my mind speech, just telling her to breathe and try to calm her down. Use my empathize skill.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, give me a roll.
Can I use presence for this?
Sure. There we go. There's that roll that you needed. Nice.
21. So yeah, tier 3.
She's screaming, and then she suddenly stops and puts a hand to her forehead. Oh, that's so loud!
I turned on the volume. God damn it!
You just gave me mind tinnitus.
The Scrag pops into the window. That's what I was telling him. He said it's way too loud. It's way too loud, friend. Sorry. And then he,
Oh,
he scurries
my
off
God.
again.
Okay, alright, I'll stop screaming. Oh, fucking hell. I was ripped apart. For a second there, my eyes didn't, I was still conscious and I looked down and saw my severed body.
Yeah. It's okay though. You're here, you're safe. The werewolf or the wererat in question is no longer a wererat and it's actually helping us.
Okay. What?
You could thank Towers. You could thank Towers for the fact that we're still here.
I don't think I want to I don't think I want to thank anybody. I want to be alone for a while. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
And then she clambers away, and she actually takes some time to mentally recover from the ordeal of what happened, and she's really struck cold by the fear that she felt in those last moments. And so, with your permission, Cameron, I'd like to change my complication from grifter to coward.
Oh. Yeah, this was sufficiently complicated.
Excellent. I am now a coward.
So, yeah, you say you're gonna meet up with Skip later, and so you gotta make it back to Nigel's house, Nigel Boone's place. So Nigel leads you through the city. There are a few close calls, sort of sneaking, because you guys are very large compared to the rest of the.
I'm not.
With the exception of Kvothe, yeah. But you go mostly unnoticed by any of the civilians or militia members. About halfway on your trip, you hear a commotion in the streets. A group of 10 or 15 rat folk have started a protest, blocking a high-traffic area with signs made of scrap wood and flying the flag of Mischief City upside down. The signs have anti-big cheese rhetoric like, "Eat the cheese," "We won't be silenced," and "The squeaky wheel gets the boot." And within a few minutes, a platoon of militia members are on the protesters. Normally, you might see guardsmen in a city ushering the protesters out of the street or just holding a perimeter, but not here. The militia members of the Wheel immediately move for violence against the protesters, knocking the unarmed civilians to the ground and restraining them. It's really a horrific display. How do your characters react internally or externally?
It's probably not our fight, right?
Is that what Kvothe thinks or Kvothe says?
Thanks.
Okay.
I mean, I am an anarchic fellow, so I'm joining the fray. Yeah!
You're joining in the fight. All right. So Terberis has jumped into the fray of the fight as Kvothe is thinking, it's not really our fight. Terberis just leaps into the fight.
If I see do I see any leaders of the on either side?
Yeah, there's a commander or a captain with the guards. Yeah, sure.
I will look like the captain.
Oh boy.
And I will come out in my small clothes. I'll point up at them and say, "They're not the real captain! They knocked me out and stole my uniform!"
Okay, so we are gonna... That's very good, and then I think that'll be the first roll, maybe that in Terberis. But we are gonna enter into a little bit of a montage test.
Nice.
To try and defeat this instead of, a regular combat. So this is a test of how you can defeat these militia members and also ensure the safety of the protesters and other civilians. I'm sort of primarily looking for you to pull from the exploration, interpersonal, or intrigue skill groups, but crafting and lore skill groups are fine if you can make a good case for them. And you can look up the montage test rules on page 217 of the Heroes document, but here are just a few rules. So there's only going to be 2 rounds for each of you to giving an idea of how to use a skill in the montage to help in the objectives. You can't use the same skill twice. 2 different heroes can use the same skill, however. And then you need... I wrote this before I saw that some of you are rolling really poorly, so let's see how this goes. But you need 7 successes before you accumulate 3 failures. Actually, there's only 4 of you. Let's go 6 and 4. Sorry.
I've already got an idea.
Okay, towers.
So, like, they have, like, banners and flags and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
The protesters?
Yeah.
Can I use gymnastics to go over the rooftops to dramatically pin those banners and flags to buildings?
In an effort to do what? How does this help with the safety of the protesters?
To lead the protesters to where the riots actually are, so that they're actually doing stuff instead of just being potential targets.
Okay, so like leading them away, giving them the high sign to... Yeah. Sure. Yeah, go ahead, give me a roll. Yeah, with agility. Oh, wow. Squashed it. There we go.
Antifa!
Raise your black flags.
Very nice. Yeah, the protesters are like, wait, look, and they look around the rooftops, and they see other signs, and they're like, we got to get there.
I will use Setch and both my own voice and mind speech to try to lie to the guards that they need to back up. There's too many protesters.
Okay. I mean, you are a Polder. And Polders are... Yeah, Polders are...
So I'm using mind speech.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
I'm speaking in Setch, but I'm using mind speech.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I give him the idea that someone is calling out orders.
Sure. Yeah, what skill is this?
This is a lie.
Lie. Okay. Yeah. Presence, certainly.
Another T3.
Nice, that's another success.
Very good. Yeah, you lie, and what was the lie again? That there are other protesters, or what?
There's too many back up.
There's too many back up. Okay, yeah, a portion of them start to back up and sort of give you a little bit more room to navigate in the area. Some of the more aggressive ones.
Can I try to be at the front lines and intimidate one of the guards?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you jump out of there and you try to intimidate, sure. I'll give you this will be with presence, and I'll give you an edge because I liked the entrance. As you just ran in there.
You like hitting protesters, huh? How about hitting a big stone statue? It isn't scared of you.
Oh my god, these guys.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy, it's another success. Wow. Reason through this. Yeah, this guard kind of backs away. You are like probably twice the size of him because he's a little rat folk dude. And yeah, he backs away and yeah, he's definitely intimidated. He turns away. That in conjunction with Kvothe is speaking into his mind. yeah, he runs away.
Yeah, so I'll format my earlier idea. I will still take the illusion of the captain, but I'll go more along the lines of the Spider-Man meme, pointing at each other.
Nice.
Where I hop up. Are they on like a platform, or are they like at the edge of the crowd or something?
They are at they're at the edge of the crowd, the further point, the furthest point away from you.
Okay, so I'll deftly, nimbly, make my way around there, and then I stride up and I start pointing the finger, but I'm addressing the rest of the men, being like,
"Oh no, what is this? What is this chicanery? We have been infiltrated, men. This is not the captain. I am the captain. Look at me. I am the captain."
He is the captain now.
Yes. Because of my I'm no threat ability, I have an edge on tests made to convince the creature's allies that I am the creature.
Nice, yeah. And what skill was this again? Lie?
This could be lies, this could be disguise, maybe?
Yeah, let's go with disguise.
Alright.
Presence-based, certainly, right? Oh, got another tier 3. Yeah, they fully believe that you are the captain. At first, they're a little confused. They cock their heads. They're like, "What?" They scrunch up their little rat noses, and they're confused. And then they give you a once-over, and they're like, "Oh no, that's the captain. Then who's that?" And now they are caught in a moment of confusion.
Yeah, so I'm like giving conflicting orders and sending them to fuck knows where, and
Yeah.
Arguing with the real captain just long enough to give everyone else a moment to exploit in the confusion.
Yep. Awesome. And that will be the end of round 1 for it. So now it's back. It could be anyone.
I can persuade following the lie. Calling out, fall back and away to the guardhouse.
Okay, yeah. And that is persuade?
Persuade, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo.
Oh, had to do
dear
it.
God.
Had to get one.
Finally got one. I don't have any edges or anything like that, right?
I mean, no. I don't think so.
Okay. Then, oops. Oops.
Yeah, so you speak into their minds. They look and they're like, "Hey, the imposter, he can get into our minds." But they're not going to move. You haven't progressed anything other than made them even more confused, which makes them more angry because they're stupid. Says only one failure. You can't have 3 more. So mathematically, it's very impossible. It's almost impossible for you to completely fail. So.
Watch us!
Who wants to go next? Solari, Terberis, or Towers?
Trying to find a way to make gamble work here. The gamble skill. I don't think I can.
I think. Is there a? What are you trying to do? Specifically.
I was just trying to find like a stupid or funny way to use it. I think instead I have a lot of skills. And does the real captain have like a badge, a signifier or something?
Yeah, he absolutely does. It's kind of alien to you, but it's some kind of symbol on his sleeve.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I think I want to get up close to him and up in his face, and then try and swipe that from him and use the conceal object skill and be like, "Look at you! You don't even have your fucking badge."
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I use my teleportation abilities to give them an edge?
Sure. I think there's something about like a help. You can help an ally doing this. I think it takes your turn.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah. Give him an edge. As you.
Excellent. Thank you.
+2.
Yeah, I included that in there.
Okay, tier 2. Yeah, you're able to swipe. There's 2 badges on the sleeves of his, like on the upper sleeve of his uniform, and you're able to grab one of them, and the other one is kind of like hanging, dangling, kind of by a thread. And then you make this, and the other ones are like, they're even more confused, but they, some of them look to you for leadership. So it's worked a little bit, but but this guy is very suspicious. The real captain.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm testing him, but I'm being a little cautious because I can't really have much physical contact without breaking the illusion. So I'm getting in his face, but I'm, trying to dodge and weave if he goes in too close.
That was another success, so you just need one more success.
Okay. So how about... could we assume that, for example, these cops are firing some... What was the name on English on the smoke canisters?
Like little smoke bombs or something.
Yeah, something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, some kind of tear gas. Sure, they're evil.
Some kind of tear gas, yes. And I'm trying to endure it while I guide my people into safety with an endurance test.
Okay, yeah, you're trying to like show everyone that you are, if you can take it, they can take it. Yeah.
Yes.
I think this might be a presence-based one. How's your presence looking, Terberis?
I mean, as long as it is in reason or agility, I'm fine.
Presence +2, because you're making a show of it. Yeah, so it'll be presence. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh.
This tear gas is.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was cheating actually because since I'm a statue, I'm not affected. But in any case.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I'm showing my people they don't have to be afraid of this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you not only do you show the protesters that they don't have to be afraid of the gas or the guards, you show that the guards that this is it is almost futile to stand up against this guy in particular, and so this is gonna be considered a partial success because you only had the one failure. So you succeeded in saving the protesters, who were all able to escape the chaos with their lives. However, it cost each of you 2 recoveries as you had to retreat, and you took some damage, which they were, getting some hits in on you.
Jesus. All I did was teleport them and put some flags up.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah.
That's what I do on Pride Day.
Teleport around, flags. And it cost you 2 recoveries.
Was that?
That was 2 victories.
Hell yeah.
2 victories. Oh boy.
Okay, that makes it more worth it then.
Yeah, we're at 6. I only need 6 more, and then it'll be level. Or at least
I'm at 10.
Nice.
Because I haven't
Do
rested.
we need to level up?
15.
We need to go to more of these protesting meetings.
Hey guys, maybe we should get more active in our community.
So you guys get back to what's his nuts here? Nigel Boom's place. and you're waiting for a little bit before Skip and Scrag get there. And you have enough time to strategize. At this point, when you get there, you kind of get a little settled in. You might have another one of those disgusting drinks that Nigel pours for you, and then the speaker system in the city blares. There's this a bunch of tubes running all around. These tubes that are basically like piping that work as a very rudimentary speaker system. And in a very tinny and muffled voice, you hear the following.
Citizens of Mischief City, this is your lord speaking, the Big Cheese. It is my understanding that today there were riots in the streets, with, if you can believe it, disgusting serfos were involved. I am instituting an immediate lockdown of our great and wonderful city, for your own protection, of course. It is my sworn... Who said that? It is my sworn and self-appointed duty to protect you all in times of uncertainty such as these. Please, if you see any of the big folk roaming around the city streets or dark alleys, report them immediately. And a word of warning to those who would harbor such animals. You are traitors to your kind, and justice will be swift.
You see the two rat folk. It's just Nigel there. You see that he kind of has a look of shame on his face. Then he clenches his fists, and that expression turns to anger. And he... The Big Cheese says one more thing.
Apart from that, there has been one victory today that the wheel has gained. It was a great victory. The leader of the rebellion, this awful, sticky rebellion, Skip and his brother Scrag have been brought to justice. If you look outside, although you can't because we're in a lockdown, you'll see their severed heads hanging on spikes outside of my glorious estate, and they'll remain there until the flies pick out their eyes. May you all have a good night, and do try not to worry about your own personal safety. The wheel has everything under control. This is the Big Cheese signing off.